get pregnant. So I around.
I got what?
And cheat while she was pregnant. Keep running your mouth and be.
You did.
Keep running your mouth. I told you sit back in the damn audience. Again, she don't. And I be the. This is why I'm trying to get you. I'm finna get to the whole nitty gritty. She don't want me to tell the story.
Nah, boy, you be. When I was pregnant, I hadn't even talked to nobody. Okay, so stop lying.
This the type of that get me.
I got a happy. That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really looking. Y'all won't know that tea right now. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top. Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest tea there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah_anonymous and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, this story right here, y'all, is a crazy one. I'm talking about crazy. And it's one of those situations where I really want to know your opinion because I've gotten the chance to watch everything and how it played out, and I'm on the fence. Rest in peace to the young lady that lost her life because, of course, nobody deserves to lose their life at the hands of another person. And like I always tell y'all, ladies and fellas, when we cover domestic violence stories or any stories that got toxic behavior in them, stop, and I mean stop idolizing and glorifying this toxic behavior. I don't know what it is about the new world where everyone seems to think that having a toxic relationship is cute or funny, but just the other day, Memphis rapper Glorilla went viral for tweeting about it being okay that she would have a man, but would still text and have side guys no matter what, even if she's in a relationship. And of course, you have the youngins and even some adults that thought it was cool and funny and agree with her. We're living in some weird times where everything you thought was weird growing up or wrong suddenly became okay. And it's targeting the kids the most because, as y'all know, if you get in the heads of these kids and control how they operate, then you control the future. Why? Because the kids are the future. But that's another story. But when it comes to toxic relationships, the first sign that you see a partner put hands on you, leave. The first sign we see a partner make threats or do harm, leave. If they even go as far as picking up a weapon and saying what they're going to do to you, oh, you most definitely better leave. And the situation we're going to be talking about today consists of all of the above. Now, according to what we know, there's a couple that was on Facebook arguing back and forth, exposing each other's dirty laundry, where the husband accused his wife of cheating and she accused him of cheating as well. Now, according to her, her husband tried to cheat on her with his own friend's girlfriend, and when she found out, she went back and told the guy's friend, who goes by the name of Squeeze. The husband claims that she cheated first by messing with Squeeze, so that was his reason for trying to get back at her, but the wife says that she never did anything with Squeeze and she swore to God, as well as put it on her children. Throughout the video that we're going to show, he had already threatened her more than once and even went as far as telling her that he was going to take her life. Sheesh. I'm assuming she didn't take him serious, but it was something she said that took things to the next level, and that's when he lost it. After mentioning a name called Udi and threatening to spill some tea, the husband had enough, told her he was about to take her life, and he actually did. According to reports, after taking her life, he left the house in her Dodge Challenger vehicle, got a distance away from the house, and proceeded to take his own life by shooting himself in the head, as cops will find his body not too far from the house. Now, I brought up the toxic behavior between the two because, according to family and friends, apparently both of these guys seem to always get on social media and argue on live and go back and forth with each other. That's why most people who know them says they really didn't take this time too serious enough to intervene or do anything, because this is something that they always do. Get on Facebook Live, argue with each other, and then they're back good again. However, I guess this time around, it came to a point where the husband couldn't take it anymore and he did the unthinkable. Now, honestly, after watching everything, the husband was 100% wrong for taking her life. There's no doubt about that. But as I watched his live from beginning to the end, this could have been avoided, but it seemed like the wife was trying to provoke and troll him because maybe she thought this was like any other typical day of them going back and forth on social media. I doubt she thought that he would take it as far as he did. But this is why I said that toxic stuff just isn't worth it. Now we're going to get into the videos as well as what the husband's brother had to say, what his mother had to say, and we even have a Facebook post of the friend that was actually on the phone with the wife as everything was going down. Some people even accuse her of being a part of the problem because they say that she was instigating and egging it on instead of trying to help the situation. And I can't lie, in some cases it did seem like she was, but she claims that she also didn't think it was going to go that far. Now before we get into the videos, let's get into the Facebook post that the wife made the same day she passed away. Judging from the post, you could tell it was a lot of toxic behavior going on and she was done. Keep in mind that all of this took place on Father's Day, y'all. Literally. In one post, she would say, quote, "I really be too loving and too forgiving. I'm a good ad woman, but to the wrong boy. What you know about carrying a load while being embarrassed, disrespected, and steady helping a man fight demons? You can't make nobody happy that's not happy with themselves. You're gonna mentally and emotionally drain yourself holding on to nothing. I walk through pain with a smile because I look at any situation like God showing me something. A man ain't making ish happen for me. I'm the face behind me, my kids, and the N-word too." Now I can't lie, I felt that one myself because a lot of times when you're a strong individual, you try not to complain, and some people think that your life is just hunky-dory when it's really not. You're just good at not showing too much pain because you feel you could do it yourself. However, sometimes when all that pain get bottled up, at some point it actually has to come out because we don't know that we just had enough. Now in the next post, she would say, quote, "Somebody tell me how this boy getting all my texts and calls." Sheesh. Now the last chilling one, which has to be probably the worst post of them all, hinting that it may have been immediate danger upon her and she knew it. She'll say, quote, "I really don't know what to do, but I need help before I lose my life or freedom. My kids need me." Now keep in mind, y'all, once again, like I told y'all before, all of this literally took place on Father's Day. You would think this would be a day that even if they were toxic, they would kind of like cool out or chill because it's Father's Day. But I guess not. Now the husband, before everything happened, he also made a post before going live and everything would transpire where he would say, quote, "I'm about to go live in a minute. Y'all, it's story time." So as you see, this just seems like something they do. He's trying to gather a crowd and I don't know, man. Anyway, with that being said, now that y'all know the whole backstory of everything, let's see his live and everything else that came afterwards. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
What's wrong? What we talk about Zaria? We can't help.
Y'all come back on.
Turn my phone back on. Turn my phone on. That I paid the bill for. That I paid for. I'm saying he really bad about some Gucci shades. Don't bad about the damn Gucci shades. If you call me a bitch, I think they want that. That's what you bad about.
Y'all come on back on here.
Nah, I'm about to go live too.
Go live. So.
The nurses came to fix your ankles in them. That's the part he better got them get on there and tell.
So look, boom. So she went to goddamn cheat. Long story short, after all that other live, you know, I was out the house, went staying for a couple months, came back, you know what I'm saying, really went staying, having to sleep at my goddamn apartment. I'm busted, I'm broke. I ain't had no job, no nothing. Before that, I caught her texting Squeeze, cause she seen me and Squeeze got there, baby mama talking or whatever at that time. Me and that girl wasn't even on that. So here we go.
Let me tell my truth.
I got there coming. Hey,
You went on there trying to tell.
hey, look at here, man. Get out my line now. I'm telling you, leave it alone now. Get out my line. Go make your own line. Go make your own line. You done got on your. Listen, you done got on your.
He
Do
keep
your
lying,
thing.
spread that boy name like we had something on. Me and Slay going on.
Man,
You was
listen.
trying to slide there, but I
Hey.
told on you. That's what happened.
Again, stay out my line.
You lied.
Sit back and just listen to the
You
story.
lied.
So
He trying to show lied.
here it is.
And he lied. Telling the damn lie.
She get bad. Oh, I don't give a. Get bad. She go in the other room, sleep in the room. So that early that morning, I go in there, snatch the phone from her. Go through the. I see the Snapchat. They talking on Snapchat. It's him. So I go through the message. See her telling him, "Oh, I'ma call you back. I'm on the phone with his mama and all this here."
Yeah,
Like now, remind you,
but you
this is that used to damn run with me. Woo, woo, woo.
He used to run
Long
with
story
you
short.
first.
Long
You
story-
tried Naya first.
Long story. I give you the right. Okay, so what? They give you the right to go talk to him.
No, I didn't. You
Okay,
slide
so
him. You slide
So
him.
it's your time.
And I told.
It's your correction. You told.
You slide him and I told him. I said, Mark.
Okay. Again, so she telling him.
That white never touched me.
She telling him,
You
oh.
keep telling everybody trying to vouch like, oh, he did something to you. And you did it to him.
I'll be back, y'all. You keep running your mouth and be.
You did.
Keep running your mouth. I told you sit back in the damn office. Again, she don't. She don't want. She don't talk, and I be like. This is why I'm trying to get you. I'm finna get to the whole nitty gritty. She don't want me to tell the story. That's why
Nah,
she
before
don't
you
let me.
be when I was pregnant, I hadn't even talked to nobody. Okay, so stop lying.
This the type of that get me. Long story short. So, this, like I said, I used to run with. This to call me, hey, big bro, I got this going on. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm on whatever you want. Long story short,
You still tried it. You tried it.
say something.
You tried it.
Something else in my life. Sit back and listen.
Oh, you finna stay at me?
Sit back and listen.
Are you finna
So-
stay at me? He lied though.
If I get off this line, you ain't gonna make it out the door, and I'm gonna do it to you.
Oh.
So the best thing for you to do is shut up and listen to the
You
line.
need to stop lying.
I'm telling the story.
You're lying though. But you're lying.
I ain't lying about it. You
You
know,
know how that
you know, you don't. She don't want me to tell it because she knows she's lying.
Oh my kid, you lied. You talk that.
Let me tell the story.
Oh my kid, you try, you lied. And you a bitch. And you
Again.
a bitch. I got all the screenshots.
I'll be back, y'all. going on, y'all? Let me put some lasagna. Y'all tap in. Told y'all I was going live. Y'all tap in. Y'all tap on in. Y'all tap on in. This ain't cooking with Kaya. It's cooking with Mark. Who is it? Look at him. Yo, you hungry?
No, I ain't hungry. Put that black down in my house for real. You know my baby can't be around it.
It ain't lit.
It is. It's safe in here.
It ain't lit.
You done smoked it. There were the ashes right there on the floor.
It ain't lit.
They ain't finna cook what this address is.
Hey, watch out now.
Well, turn my phone back on.
Watch out now.
Turn my phone back on.
Tell the goddamn you just called to put turn it on.
I ain't called, I texted.
Oh, whatever it was.
Turn my phone back on.
So, we'll wait till y'all get on here.
You reported, Corey. I'm gonna report for these other things.
Oh, that's you want to report it. So first you got to get your seasoning or whatnot. I will go with the complete season.
Nobody wanna see you cook.
They finna hear more than goddamn you cook.
How old are you?
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, how old are you? I'm talking about, listen, last time you went live, it was just like, boy, you look like you dead up and doing shit like that no more.
I look like the hell, but stand with you done burnt me. What you talk about? The hell you talk about? Y'all tap in. So, as y'all know, I come with the drama. So,
And then look, my people ain't even know but he
all y'all that know my story, you remember a couple months ago I went live. So, my story is, you know, I came home from prison, and I came home married,
No,
and before all that, you know,
he don't cook the food, he ain't gonna feed the kids.
I done ran into the CO, which is the person that came, right?
I ain't lying. I hope they give him a Facebook check. You put him in the wrong for their money.
So, whole time, you know, we all know, like, well, do they thing when they, you know, put niggas in prison. So, I really been, you know, playing my little part, you know, came into, well, before that, you know, I was doing my thing in prison when I met her. Taking care of.
Well, you got that money from Kemp, so stop lying to them damn people.
I'm going all the way back to Augusta State.
You got that money from Kemp.
I'm going back to Augusta State.
Oh, well, you owed me. I mean, I was helping
Okay,
you.
yeah, so.
They said get to the point. You got them beat around the bush.
This gonna be a long story, so if they ain't getting their popcorn ready, they ain't gonna goddamn get the story. So,
I'm gonna tell you, he finna get everything. Goddamn food.
so this here, inside here, and played me. She used to get a lot of, you saw the text on her shit. She used to get text. She would get the text
I
on
used
her.
to get
Long story short, cool.
Then he just capped on me like I already had tattoos before 3 years ago.
She been cheating on and off. Cheating on and off. I've been cheating. I've been out doing my thing.
He just said I got all my tattoos from
she get pregnant. So I around.
I got what?
And cheat while she was pregnant. First time cheating. I went in home about.
That was your first time, nigga.
About a year.
Paying $100 for phone, never won't pay no bills.
So again, she's saying that, but I was paying bills when I wouldn't even stand here in prison.
Well, you didn't pay when you stay here.
I got there had the nerve to try to validate her cheating with me inboxing girls when I'm in prison. I needed a pen pal. You feel me? So,
I want the pen pal. What you mean?
So she validated that while she ran here getting. Okay, so I come home. Back to the point. She get pregnant. My daughter, a lot of y'all done seen on my page. I get caught up cheating. So she calling my phone. She calling my phone. So she come and tell me, "Oh, I'm cooking lasagna, my boy."
Oh yeah, you know, I know who it is. You know, Squeeze. Oh, Squeeze. Sounds like no damn Squeeze. What's wrong with you? Lying on my kids. I put this on my baby right now. She can die. Yo, I ain't never no Squeeze. I ain't never been around Squeeze. I seen Squeeze one time. It was at his dad's house at a party. On my kids, I never went around it. Now you just went lying. Oh, she tried to my baby daddy. She went the wrong way. Doing all this popping on the phone. I don't even know he's sitting right here. Got the phone on speaker. Let me listen. I'm about to go down there and beat her. We went down there because she popping to him like, oh, I'm gonna beat your baby mama ass. We get down there. She didn't know we together. She texted me like, oh, I'm at a game. You should have been in game. Then she telling him, oh, I'm gonna beat your baby mama ass. What? Cause not that one? Not that one? Not that one, baby. I wanted to see that. And yeah, so he had her. I was FaceTiming her, watching him like that, just harassing her. So she fell back, but she was a trick. Y'all hop on the shield, got them, give you a little bread. She thought she gonna make some bread. She'll give you some. Yeah, she one of them. She told so she'll watch us for they watch bad is there now what? If this shit stir up beef and your husband get hurt. Well, baby, Sierra Williams, if it start up beef, he got his on live. And guess what? Don't get on here lying because now I'm telling everything. Cause now you've been lying on me. And it's really frustrating. It's really aggravating when every time you pick up the phone, he on the phone spraying your name. Yeah, you know my girl was such. He never touched me. Why are you lying on me? Why are you lying on me? I never touched you. Ain't been around. Then, now, let me finish. I'm on live. You had them 2 hours. Now you want the phone back. Oh, I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then, I gotta die about that. You talking about? I gotta die if I tell what happened. That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die about it, so y'all won't know that tea right now. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Alright, y'all. Now, basically, that's the whole video of how everything transpired. As y'all can see, he told her more than once that he was gonna do something to her, and even went as far as taking out a knife during the dispute. Not to mention, if y'all pay close attention to the video, from the time the live started, you could just tell that as he was cooking, everything in him was just boiling up. He was quiet for a little bit, even as she kept talking, and he wasn't even responding. You could tell it started then, as he would get mad, and it seemed like the last thing she said was the finisher. Now, seeing that, I wonder what she was actually going to say, because whatever the tea was with this Udi person, he didn't like that one. Out of all the things that was said, it was the Udi character that he didn't like, and that's what took him to the next level. Even one person in the comments would say, quote, they said she was about to talk about a dude named Udi. He probably hit, he was on live, going crazy, or like y'all like to say, with a lot of mouth. Both of them were definitely toxic as F from what I witnessed, and it went too far. Now, just like they said, I don't know if Udi was a man or what, but he definitely got defensive about the Udi name coming up, even going as far as saying, oh, now you about to die. Or something to that extent. Maybe that's some tea that he didn't want out there, and she knew it and pressed his buttons. Either way, they seem to both enjoy being toxic on live. As we said earlier, according to family and friends, that was just something that they did. Now, as for the friend that was on the phone with the wife, after facing backlash because people says that she was instigating instead of helping, she will respond via Facebook, as she would say, quote, "Y'all the dumbest ever. This ish happened every day besides the fighting, but it was history. That live was one of plenty. Y'all keep saying the girl on the phone been told to come here. If you know Zaria, she not gonna do ish until she ready. I heard everybody call yesterday that was local. Nobody volunteered to come over, cause guess what? We used to it. When her sister called and gave her the code to her door, I told her then leave. Get clothes from Family Dollar, but he was going live, and if you know Zaria, she loved a damn live. I sat on the phone all day, and guess what? The police was sitting right across the street from the house. I've been friends with her 12 plus years. Never seen or met him in person because I never liked him. He been told me he was gonna unalive me. Ben. I never been around him. All I know is she never listened to me, and I respected it, cause there was times I didn't listen to her. I don't even know what the last part was about or who the girl is, but if you know, inbox me. She wasn't scared. He wasn't scaring her when we was on the phone. B-Word did that cause of whatever that last part was, and I had to be the one to see this and hear that. I'm effed up for life. F y'all. Now listen, y'all, I understand what she's saying, but still I don't. Right? Because if you could pretty much hear your friend in danger, you heard him say that he's going to take her life. Once it got to that part, she should at least went over there and got her friend. At least that's what I would do. If I'm over somewhere and my friend called me and they're arguing and I hear that the other person is saying that I'm about to take your life or whatever more than once, I don't care what the friend says. I'm going over there and I'm picking them up. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you just need to remove somebody from a heated situation. If you change the environment, no matter how hard-headed they are, at least it gives them time to calm down. And sometime in a split moment like that, people act off impulse. So if you sit there and you tell them, you know what, just come here and breathe for a little bit, come to my house for a few hours, let things calm down, maybe that would have been the difference maker. But when you on the phone, and y'all know how some of these girls do, they laughing, hyping it up, thinking things are funny. And then next you know it goes too far like this, and now you making posts on social media like this. Personally, I think it's more she could have did. At the time, she may have not have thought that it would have went this far, but still, you could have at least did something because your friend definitely seemed like she was in danger. Especially the post that she put on Facebook where she said that either she gonna get her life taken or be in jail. Right? Things like that, I don't know. But it sounds like things you should pick up on as a friend. And like I said, try to remove him or her from the situation at hand. Simple. Now after a post, the husband and mom will also issue a statement via Facebook due to all the backlash her son was getting for what he did. She will respond saying, quote, "If you wasn't there, you can't say nothing. If you never heard her or him say how they was tired or they wanted out, but yet they separate and he go back, or she would come find him to my house or the park in Giuseppe, you can't say nothing. They loved each other, but they was too much alike and very toxic. Her family was tired of the constant fighting and threats, and so was we. I've seen the times she would call him to come home when he moved out and came back home, but a man could take only so much verbal abuse and threats and physical and emotional abuse. He loved her and she loved him, but they wasn't good for each other. I begged him numerous times to leave, start over, it's okay. But if she knew he was with another woman, she'd try to bust it up. I saw and heard them both. I tried to help counsel and advise they both couldn't leave one another. I couldn't understand why they both couldn't just deal with it the right way in private conversations in the church. I tried to help them, but it would go south quick sometimes, and sometimes it would go right. It was something going on with them that they both didn't reach out. It almost was as though they loved the toxicity, although both sides of the family knew it wasn't going well. No, he wasn't perfect, and no, she wasn't either. Now, to be honest with y'all, that sounds like the most genuine response that anybody could have said. She didn't pick sides just because it was her son. She didn't say he or she was wrong. She said they both was toxic. And to be honest with y'all, judging from the video alone, what she said sounds the most accurate. She says it would be times that he would leave and she would try to get him back. It would be times that he was there and it was verbal abuse, and they both played a hand in what they did. How much times have we seen that, especially in the hood, where we would see a couple that does nothing but argue, fight, the craziest thing. We even seen them go as far as trying to stab or whatever, but for some reason they just can't leave each other alone. But like I told y'all before, it's all good and dandy until somebody gets hurt, and sometimes it can even be fatal. Now, the brother of the husband will also go live, grieving over his brother who just took his own life. He also alluded that the brother must have told him something as if he had enough or he was going to take her or his own life, but he just didn't take his brother serious. It seems like he feels guilty for not doing anything to avoid everything in which his brother was telling him. Here's what he had to say.
Wow. Hey. Whew. I'ma say it like this. Damn, bro, sorry to take you serious, man. I thought it was just a typical. I thought it was just a typical, man. I ain't gonna cap. I thought it was just a typical. I thought it was just the normal bro and sis, you know? Hey, this real. This real. This the real as I can get. 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 This the real as it can get. This the real as it can get. This the real as it can get. This the real as I can get. Y'all, this the real as I can get. I've been real with y'all about everything. But this the real as I can get. This the real as I can get. Y'all know how much I love Mark. Mark did everything for me. For me. The challenge be for me. Everything. Know my brother name, but kill him.
Now, moral of the story is this, y'all. If you have a partner and y'all have toxic ways where y'all feel y'all just can't get along, I don't care how much good times you have or how much love you have, leave. It sounds crazy, but we have seen these events take place way too often where the signs are there. We choose to stay because of love, not knowing that the same love may be what can get your life taken away. Don't ever mix abuse with the form of someone doing it because they love you, whether it's physical or verbal. The problem with that is it could be fatal. You may never ever even see it coming. It's but so much a human could take, whether it's physical or verbal. It's but so much you can have bottled up, and at some point it's going to come out. Sometimes we don't even know how we're going to react. We just black out. Then at that point, it's over. Snow coming back. So with that being said, rest in peace to the both of these individuals, and hopefully the children who now have to grow up without their parents are okay as well. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching,